welcome back to Factorio. I'm Hitman82 and this is episode 53. Wow, I had to think about it for a moment. So as you can see, I'm standing in a oil outpost. I was going to do this on screen and I thought, you know what, I've already done this. We've got another one. See, this is oil west. We already have oil north over there. It's only a little bit north of here, but anyway. So this is oil west 1. And so as you can see, we're all set up. We just need a train, so let's pull up the train down here. And we'll do this upstream a little bit. Here. And we'll stick a wagon on there. And some fuel in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to get this train set up. Is it facing the right way? No. Okay, never mind, hold on. I got to get out and switch that around. There we go. And fill it up with fuel again. Alright, so what we need to do is set up a schedule. So we're going to do that first. So we want to go to oil west 1 and item count and add another item count. So we want to tell this that you're going to wait until, where are we here? This is full, so 100. Like so. And then the cargo is 0 of those. Okay. Oh, and I just realized I probably want to copy. No, actually, you know what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll get out of this. I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. So what I need is like a couple barrels. I'll just go up here and grab this. Oops. And we're going to. Where'd those barrels go? Can't see them. I'm blind. I swear I just picked up some barrels. I'm losing my mind. They must be right here. Oh my gosh. Try again. There, definitely picked up some that time. Okay, well, why am I not seeing them? You guys saw me pick them up. I'm sure you did. Oh, because they're in my auto trash. Derp. So we'll get rid of that. Get these back. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting it up to limit it. Oops. And we'll just leave all those in there and we'll lock those. And then I need to go and get we'll grab 5 of those and we'll lock those, and then we don't have to worry about anything else being put in other than what we want. So we'll middlemost button to lock all those. So I think see, we don't need any of the other stuff for resupplying this because it's inside the base. So let me see, oil west 1, and then the next one is base oil check. And I guess that just goes to 0. And then base oil, item count, add another item count. So we want that to be barrels equals to 100. The empty barrels and full barrels, want that to 0. There. So this should work. So let's go to oil west and see what happens. Okay then. That's not ideal. Okay, we're gonna back up here and just gotta watch my map and make sure the other train doesn't try and cut through here. Okay, let's get out here. We're gonna rename this one. We'll call this one we'll call that visit. We'll visit. So I'll be showing you some stuff here in a moment about visiting, and you'll understand why I say visit. Alright, so now, here we go. Oil west 1. Go there. And that should load it up. Busy, busy, busy. Now I used filter inserters. I didn't use any stack inserters at all. Oh, you dirt. Okay, hold on here. Back up a little bit just to get clear of those. Check the map. We're okay. I messed that up. So what I need to do is get rid of that. And I bet you guys noticed that too. You were just screaming at me and I'm like, derp the derp. Not even listening. Alright, so we need some More empty barrels. And where are they? Did I lose them? They're there. So we shall lock those. Lockdown. Put them on lockdown. Did I do that in the right spot? I did. Okay, so now we will go and load up here. We shall try again. It'll work this time. Okay. And 100 barrels and away we go. Choo choo, away we go. So off screen, while we're traveling here, you can see where we are. Off screen I went and I put the rail network around the walls. See, we're going along. There's a little visiting station which we'll go around and have a look at shortly. So we're moving right along. And going up to the oil. So okay, and I think I've got 3 stations there, so that should be good. Hooray, it works. It works. Okay, we'll wait till I'm gonna wait till we get back to the other station there, and then we'll try the next thing. What is the next thing, you ask? Well, you'll just have to wait a moment and you'll find out. How fast is this train going? 200, oh gosh. Keeps wiggling around, I can't keep my mouse on it. 240 kilometers an hour. Come on, 250. You can do it. 250! So that's what, 150 miles an hour? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, so coming up on the station now. Should make a left turn here. And we'll go in and... there we go. And then I can jump out and hopefully not get run over. Do I dare run across in front? Ha ha! I'm not gonna get run over. Okay, so next up, we've got this train here, I think. Is this the one I want? Yes. So this one I want to visit. Okay, so I need to add another station. So we're gonna add in visit Oil West 1. And we'll just have it. The reason I keep adding stuff in here, like the light armor, is just so that it won't take off on me. It won't just land here and then take off. Okay, so now that you can see the train, it's over at the oil, base oil, so it's going to come around. Oh wow, you can hear it. Well, that was neat. Alright, so we're previewing it. That is neat. Wow, look at all the red. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't look at that. It's too scary. There we go. And, okay, there's the one that goes down to the ore. It's coming up. Calling the train. Come here, train. I don't want to be hanging around here all day. There we go, and now I can tell it, and we're going to go visit the base storage next. So what I did is I went around, look at the map here. You see visit base southwest, visit base mid-south. I made all these little stations so that I can, you know, if I want to go somewhere, I can just hop in this train. This is my travel around train. And just zip over there, and so if I want to go down south, I can just go to the mid-south one and then hop out of the train and it won't sail away on me. And then I can go and do what I gotta do and come back and get it back on the train again. I don't have to walk. Okay, and it's gonna fuel up the train as well. So I can switch it to manual there just so it doesn't sit there idling. Alright, so I can go right to my storage from the rail network. Now I don't have to walk. Haha. Alright, so next up, we're gonna work on an ore station, and we've got the iron one over here. So we need some iron coming into that. So we need to find, this looks like a good spot up in here to make an ore pickup station. And I'll do a copper one up around here somewhere, maybe in around here, to pick up that copper and bring it. Or I could do a dual station here. What do you think? Because we've got lots of copper and we can just belt it over to here. Yeah, let's build a station right here. Alright, so I'll get materials and I'll head over there, so I shall be back momentarily. Okay, I'm back again, and I'm heading up to the oil north. It's the closest to where I need to be. Yeah, I can just park here for now. Shut my train down. Okay, let's go make this thing. And I'm going in cold because I haven't, like I said before on the first station, I hadn't made one before, so we're just jumping right in and assuming we'll be okay. We'll be fine. Alright, so I need to make a big station here, which means I'll have to run the, what do you call them, the lines down, so let's start with that. So we'll get rid of that signal there. Here we go. And then we'll send, I'll stick a chain signals there, so the chain signals will make that seen as, the train sees that as one track. I think I've already explained that before though, so I won't bother now. If you ever have any questions about that sort of thing though, feel free to say something. Let me see, how are we going to do this? I guess like that. And then we're going to, we'll have a check there, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'll get another one of those checks in here. So basically a full train can stop here. Just doing this to figure out how far in 4 cars is, because it's going to have, is it 3 or 4? I can't remember what I did there. Oh, I suppose I should go over and look. Well, maybe I can tell by looking at the map. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it looks like 4 cars. Okay. So the train is 5 long. I just want to make sure I get its butt off the main rail here. Okay, so we'll just put that there temporarily as a marker. Okay, so this will be the checkpoint, and then from the checkpoint, yes, right down here. So from the checkpoint, we'll have the first one. And then we'll have another. How far down? Okay, well, we'll see. Not sure if I want to have just one train load. I think that makes more sense. So maybe I won't need that checkpoint after all. But what I will do is I'll have, this station will handle both iron and copper. So I'll have to make sure I separate those. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. And the other one will be down, I don't know, somewhere like this. Just arbitrarily throwing it in there just to kind of mark it. Okay, so now we'll get this. Don't care about the stone there if we cover that. Alright, so the train comes in and we're going to want 5 cars. That looks good right there. Alright, so the train stops here. And then now, let's plop the train down here just so we have a good marker. Stick some couple blocks of wood there. Now let's see. And we're gonna call this Satan. Oh, okay, we're not gonna call it that. This is iron ore north 1. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Don't you love my original names? Oh man, iron ore north 1. Item count, and actually, do I need an item count on that? Yeah. And it'll be something like, where's my iron ore here? And I'm just gonna stick a arbitrary number on here, but I'll figure out how much it'll hold overall. That's what I'll put on there. Oh, starting to lose my voice again. Okay, so let's tell it to go here. And then stop. Okay, so now I've got that set up. Now I can put 1, 2, 3, 4 rail cars off. So next up, I will need to use stack inserters. So we're going to be loading it. And we'll want, oh, what, I'm going to need those. No, I won't. On that one. Here we go. And then we'll use fast inserters for those. And then we're going to have belt going along here, and this will be belts coming in here. From which side? I guess it makes more sense to come back from the other side, maybe. Yeah, what the heck. And so what I can do is, instead of doing it this way, is each group like this, I'll have come in, so it's going to have 4 belts. Okay, so now we're going to do something clever for a change, and we'll actually use a blueprint. So pop that down, boom, boom, and a little bit of boom. There, wasn't that faster? That made a lot more sense to do it that way, didn't it? I'll be doing the same for the copper, so I'll just be able to copy paste it, the whole station. Okay, so we're going to need some, I guess I should have finished and put all these in, but I guess that doesn't matter too much. Okay, and so the power will be no problem. We'll just bring it from up here. Yeah, well, I'll figure out exactly where to put it. Okay, so there is our setup. So what's going to happen is the ore is going to come in here, get loaded into the chest, and then when the train pulls up, all these inserters go, oh goody goody, there's a train, and then they all try and fill it. So it should fill fairly quickly, assuming that the ore income or the ore coming in is fast enough. So there'll be some iron coming up from down there, and over in there's another spot right over here. Oops. Who knows? I might go out and grab that one too. It's pretty tiny though. And then there's these ones down here. I'll probably end up having to put another station in over here. There's going to be stations everywhere as I need the ore. Okay, so let me see. We'll have 4 lines. Go away, sneezes. Now is not the time. But when is the time? Always got time for Tim Hortons. Oh my gosh, no, I'm not getting paid for that ad. I don't know where that came from. I haven't heard Tim Hortons ad in I don't know how many years. Watch TV in I don't know how many years. Okay, so there's this will be all our ore coming in. So then obviously it's gonna have to go over here and get. We want to get it out of this area. Are we gonna want to put a splitter here? I think so. Not a splitter, but a balancer. So I think I have one of those made. Belts, belts, belts. Where are the belts? That's not the one. Oh my gosh, derp a little more. There we go. You know what? I should actually stick a splitter on either end of those like that too. There. And we need to get these under. That doesn't. The robots don't seem to like that very much. They kind of derp it up sometimes. There. Ooh, am I going to be able to fit a signal there? Guess we'll see. Yeah, that's close enough. That'll work. It'll ship. Okay, so there's our ore supply. I believe I have. I'm gonna stick that up here for now. Oh my gosh, I need to make another blueprint book. I've got enough resources to do that. Nope. I need more advanced circuits. So I'll have to do that later if I remember. Okay, and there's our line here. Okay, and we'll have to wait. And once I've got some ore coming in, I'll connect it however I need to connect it there. So, oh my gosh, how could we forget lights? Sorry, I remembered now. There we go. We have lights. And I think that will be about all we need for here. It's pretty simple. Thought it would be more complicated, but it isn't. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, but if I went over a little bit, it would have been straight. Oh, well, close enough. All right, well, there we go. There's our ore station. So the way this should work is this gets loaded with iron ore, and it's going to load the train, and then I'm going to tell the train to go to base iron ore check for time past 0, and then we'll add another one to base iron ore, and this says inventory empty. I'm assuming that is not the fuel. That doesn't count the fuel. So let's just try that. I'm gonna do. Can I say I haven't done this before? So yeah. So the color we're gonna want blue because it's an iron train. It's pretty bright. Let's see if we can make that a little more irony. Yeah, that's good there. Nice. So what I can do now is I can just copy this whole train and then just change the stations as needed. Alright, so I guess I still need to get us back on the main line. And let's see, 2 more up there. And then the signal goes, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Don't worry, signal, I'll get it sorted. There, whoops, there we go. That'll be good enough. And I'll stick in an extra signal here just because if the train pulls on and it stops another train, at least it gets hits this, when the end of the train gets here, then the train that's sitting back here will start accelerating, and then they'll still have the separation. So I add an extra signal in there. Okay, our train is now ready to rock, except it's empty. So the next thing is we need to get some iron ore, and like I said, this is going to be probably copper right here. Well, why don't I just do that now? How's that? Let's see what we can do with blueprints. Like so. And I think that'll do the trick. Oops, and right there. It's not exact, but it doesn't need to be. I can just go and we don't need all these signals here because it's come down here and that's it. So I don't have a bypass here or a visiting station. So now that I thought that through, as usually happens, I'm gonna add a visiting station. Oh, maybe I'll put the visiting station right here. Here you go. There. Sorry, they couldn't reach. There you go. So next up, I'll do that right here. Waffling a bit today. I'm kind of tired. It's a lot later than I normally record. I'm gonna blame Trillian because we were playing the modded Factorio all this time. So it's her fault. Ha ha ha. Oh, you hear that? She just said nasty words to me. It's not my fault. That's true. It's my own fault. I know that. Okay, so that should sort that. Let's get some power down here. And this one we'll need to, oh, we need to name that one too, I forgot. So now what we're gonna do is we'll have a straight line here. Of course the trees are gonna be in the way, but not for long. There we go, we'll get that down here. Wow, so this episode went a little longer than I had planned, but c'est la vie, as they say. There we go, and just get this one connected. We'll get the signals in, and then we can call on an episode. So we'll plop this one down. This is going to be my visiting station right here. So we'll call this visit or north 1. And we'll call this copper ore 1, north 1. Is that the same as I did the other one? Was that iron ore 1, iron ore north 1, and this one's copper ore north 1, and then visit ore north 1. Okay, that'll do. So I just need to put my signals on. One there, one there, one there, another one, another one, another one. So I don't know if I'd actually need this one or this one for that matter, and just leave this as one whole block, and I think that would be a smarter way to do it. So there, this is all one, this whole strip here is all counted as one block, so we can live with that. And we'll stick another signal in here. Actually, I don't need it. And we don't need a signal there, so do we need one over here? Nope. Alright, so I think our train station is now up and running. Look at that. That didn't take too long. So tune in next episode, and I imagine by then we're going to have some ore going into these trains, and you get to see them unloading. I also have to make a place to unload the copper, so I might do that off screen. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so we'll see what comes up. So thanks so much for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click like if you enjoy what you saw here. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.